YouTubers, there's Joy down here. Well, she's not playing or anything. She's just being Joy. I do have a devotion. Righteousness Now. By this we know that we have come to know him if we keep his commandments. 1 John 2:3, the New American Standard Bible. When we seek righteousness in our own lives, and when we seek companionships of those who do likewise, we reap the spiritual reward that God intends for us to enjoy. When we behave ourselves as godly women or men, we honor God. When we live righteously according to God's commandment, he blesses us in ways that we cannot fully understand. Today, as you fulfill your responsibilities, hold fast that which is good and associate yourself with believers who behave themselves in like fashion. When you do, your good works will serve as powerful example for others and as worthy offering to your Creator. We are to leave an impression on those we meet that communicates whose we are, whose we are, and what kingdom we represent. There's who wrote that. Let us never suppose that obedience is impossible, or that holiness is meant only for a select few. Our shepherd leads us in paths of righteousness, not for name's sake, but for his. Title of it again is Righteousness. Are you living in righteousness for the Creator? Are you doing things that are only satisfying your needs? Or are you doing things satisfying God's needs? When you do things satisfying yourself, you just please God. You just please his will for your life. He doesn't want you to do things like that. He wants you to be obedient to him and his will for you in his life. Joy. No. So be obedient to him and obey him. And show your righteousness toward him. And that's how we can be righteous. We need to show how, none of us is righteous, but we can show God purity. We can show him a clean heart by asking him to clean us and purify us. Because none of us is righteous. He wants us to be righteous, but none of us is righteous. But he wants us to be. But we can never be righteous. But we can pray for a pure and clean heart and ask God to purify us from all unrighteousness. And that's what we need to do whenever we pray, is ask God to purify us from all unrighteousness. So we are living in God's will daily. And that's my devotion for today. Remember to find joy in your journey, no matter where you are. Whatever you're going through, there's always something to be joyful for and about. Remember to love yourselves and to love each other. Before you can love someone else, you've got to love yourself first. Please like, rate, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Bye-bye.